Donnie Osmond claims he's never said a curse word in his life. Not one
I believe that.
curse word his whole life.
You know, a lot of this stuff I tend not to believe on this program, but that I believe.
Yeah,
like
Donnie
Biggie.
Osmond. Literally says, and the reason is he never ever heard his father curse. They grew up, in a household that was religious, and they never cursed. And so he says, I've never, but he does admit he sometimes thinks the words. Once in a while, he'll think something, and that's all there is.
I grew up with 2/3 of that. My dad never swore.
But your mother did.
Oh, my God.
She
Like a sailor.
She was good at it. Yeah,
she could do a master class.
was really good.
I think I take a lot of that from her.
Oh, yeah, she did well.
My mother, they tried not to. My dad would occasionally, I'd catch him using big swear words. That's we had big and like little.
Yeah.
My mom used littler swear words, but would apologize every time she did. So she'd be like, she'd be like, this damn line, and then she'd turn to my sister and I'd be like, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Every time.
Yeah.
To this day, she does it. To this day, if she swears, she'll turn and she'll be like, I'm sorry.
Well, the language gets salty, and
My dad would get mad about something in traffic, and he'd drop like a big one.
Yeah.
Like a big F-bomb.
Yeah.
Oh.
And he'd look at me and be like, don't tell your mother I said that.
I've only said the F word around my kids 2 or 3 times. Very rare. The one that really heated game of Clue that we had.
Man.
We had a game of Clue 3 years ago, and I made an accusation that it was Miss Scarlet in the library with the lead pipe, and I got to look inside the little envelope, and it wasn't, and I went, fudge. And my daughter, who was about 8, her eyes got really, I was like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
I am so sorry. I can't believe I got that heated. But it was really, my wife and I played real serious.
Was the game over?
For me, once you make an accusation and you're wrong.
Did you leave the room?
I stormed out of the room. I stomped away from the room. And my wife said, how can you act like that? And I said, why don't you go shove it? Why don't you take the candlestick and shove it right where the sun don't shine? I said,
I don't like you, and I don't like Miss Scarlet. Not in that order.
Why don't you tell Colonel Mustard to eat this?
I will meet him in the study.
That's right. That's damn right. Man, I was into her. We got some pretty heated games of Clue going at our house. And I'm accustomed to winning.
At least Biggie's dad was yelling at traffic.
I was yelling. Let me tell you. You get a real good one going.
Family board game.
Yeah.
Right?
Your wife starts needling, and then the 3 of them get to continue the game. And I said, I can't even be with you. I had to go take a walk around the block.
Yeah.
I had to cool off.
I need to clear my head.
Yeah. Then I accused my son of not giving me accurate information.
You're hiding something.
Well, you're a sight. What a sore loser.
You're hiding something. I can tell you're hiding something. What?
I asked you about the.
We need to make Clue more interrogative.
Yeah.
Take him downtown. Let's go good cop, bad cop.
Put the hot lights.
Put the hot light
put the
on.
lights on him. That's how I need to play that.
When were you in the study?
Huh?
What were you doing in the study?
That's right.
Hardcore Clue.
I'm making it like that, boy.
I bet you could do that.
I bet you could too. Let's do hardcore
Get Dick
Clue.
Wolf to do it.
Yes, and we didn't play for about 2 years after that. We've restarted again.
Yeah.
And before we did, I had to apologize for my actions.
I promise it won't happen again. But we know you're lying.
That was wrong. That really was. Okay, here's another story that did not make me pucker.
Increasingly harder?
Increasingly harder. Barely, though. The Masked Singer reappeared over the weekend. Okay, and now you all have said that the Masked Singer, and I think I agree with this, always has people who they're not good singers, and they're not big stars. They're
It's C to D level stars. Occasionally you'll get a B.
okay, right.
But it's the guesses.
But they were, yesterday, the hype train was in
Who's it going
at
to be?
full speed because they kept showing one of the masks, and it looked to be a female. I had the sound on mute. But they said, you won't believe your ears.
Well, I think it's probably the biggest star ever on The Masked Singer. It's my guess. Listen, this is the woman who's singing that. This sings a heart song.
I've been lonely. I've been waiting for you. I'm pretending, and that's all I can do. The love I'm sending
This person can sing.
Never let
You know, this is clearly a good singer.
always trying to keep it under control.
And Biggie always says the guesses are like huge names. Is
Yeah.
it Lady Gaga? No. It's
Is it
some,
Adele?
No. It's
That's
some
it would be,
level.
that's what the celebrity judges are get. Yeah.
But this time,
What about love? Don't you want someone to care about you?
these are the judges.
Did they reveal last night?
Yeah, they revealed last night was the reveal.
Already?
I have revealed this is the kickoff. The first masked singer has been revealed. And do you have any kind of guess at all? It's someone you've heard of, but not someone you're that familiar with.
I thought you got voted off if you couldn't sing.
You do. This is right. This is the winner, right? She went all the way through to the end. I don't know.
I don't know.
the
I don't
show.
know much about. I don't
They
know
don't
where they're at. I
They
don't
didn't
know.
vote her off. She won it. I mean, she's like the best singer, and they reveal who it is at the end. So you go all the way through it, and then you reveal here's who you've been listening to. And last night they made the reveal.
All right, panel. Let's see if any of you are correct. Audience, say it with me. Yes! Turn it up! Oh my God! The amazing Demi Lovato!
It's a big name.
Actual pop singer.
It's a huge name, Demi Lovato. So I think to myself, I couldn't host this show because when they took off the mask and revealed Demi Lovato, I wouldn't know it was Demi Lovato.
No.
That's how
It's
I...
that girl from backstage.
The girl I just saw back there. Somebody in my ear. You have to tell who is Demi. It's Demi Lovato. So they asked
Demi Moore.
They asked her.
Let me say this. I've realized what it is.
Yeah.
Before you play this, this will make more
sense.
It was a one-off because it says this is almost like a just a one-time.
She wanted to be on there.
Guess
sang
who
one
it is?
night?
Yeah,
One
just
night.
one night, just for the opening for the kickoff.
I see.
She wasn't
Okay.
part of the competition because they said she sang so well, she'd obviously be moving on.
Of course.
And this will make a lot of sense now.
Now they ask her, why would you want to be on The Masked Singer?
The Masked Singer. I mean, why did you want to do our show?
I wanted to do your show because it seemed so fun, and it has been so fun, and I get to sing, so it's the best of both worlds.
And she did amazing.
You say that?
I haven't heard lies like that since Chris Kelly quit fantasy football roughly 8 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Because it's clear, especially now knowing this, that it's a one-off. She got paid $100,000.
Do you see what Demi Lovato and I have in common?
Fun.
We're
happiness.
embracing what we love. We're embracing our happiness.
You can even tell she's perplexed by the question because the answer is, you listen to her, she kind of stalls in the beginning.
The Masked Singer. I mean,
What are you doing on
why
this
did you
show?
want to do our show?
I wanted to do your show because it seemed so fun,
Yeah.
and it has been so fun, and I get to sing, so it's the best of both worlds.
And she did amazing.
Oh my God, that is so. Demi Lovato.
Sure.
That
It's like it's one of those kind of like a high school test come to life. You remember when they would sometimes say they would make you write an essay in your answer or a paragraph, and you didn't know the answer, but you bluffed. I came on The Masked Singer because I like to sing and I like masks. You just regurgitate the words just in different order.
you think she was paid for this?
Yeah, it's like,
Yes.
really, I think the honesty is like, so my last single and album didn't do so hot, and they offered me a quick 100 G's, and here I am.
It's interesting. I didn't think that. I thought she's embracing her passion. That's
Yeah.
where I am. That's my headspace.
So you're in the happy land
Right now.
Yeah.
Big and I are over in cynical land.
You gotta disengage.
Yeah,
from
you really think Demi Lovato wants to go put on? I mean, she looked like Chuck E. Cheese in drag. Anonymous.
Do you know? This goes along with that. Remember, Biggie and I watched the reboot of Sex and the City, and they had Kim Cattrall on. I'd say she was on 45 seconds. Do you agree with that? She shot it in the backseat of a car
On a cell phone?
on a cell phone by herself. She would not even talk to any cast members. She's calling from London. Okay, that's the scene.
That's her scene.
And she's in, but all you see is her side of the conversation. And so you say, $1 million.
Is that what you got?
I read she got $1 million.
Yeah.
They gave her $1 million to put her in it. She was in it. I'd say all told 45 seconds to a minute. It took about a half day to shoot.
What did the other cast members get for the season?
No, that I don't know. But, what's her name? Sarah Jessica Parker is a executive producer, so I'm sure she gets a lot of money.
Yeah.
But I'm sure they wanted to all season long go, what's she going to be? What's she going to do? It had nothing to do with the episode at all.
That, to me, though, worth $1 million.
Agreed.
And because it gave them so much promotion that they maybe wouldn't have gotten for season 2 is,
exactly.
Hey, she's back. Well, she's back. She's back. She's back. And, worth $1 million.
But for her...
Oh, easy money, baby.
But that's not what I'm about, is it?
No. Happiness.
I'm about happiness. Did it make her happy to do the scene? Well, when they handed her $1 million, it probably made
I bet she smiled.
Yeah, she probably did.
Yeah.